get my good side?
I don't know.
All sides are good.
Hold on, let me turn around.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, the video's going for that. So.
Please do not put that in part 3. I beg you.
See, now I have to.
I don't like you very much right now. Okay, so welcome back. We finished up our 80s discussion on our favorite movies of that time, and it's now prompted some thoughts to go into movies that we never want to watch again, or movies that don't you even think about offering to us because we can't stand them, that type of stuff, because it's two sides to the coin, things that you love and things that you hate.
I'm thinking not even necessarily bad movies, like all critics hated certain movie. I'm talking about
ones that you don't want to see.
Yeah, ones that maybe even got critically respected, or you just don't like them for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the worst movies, just ones that rub you the wrong way.
Exactly.
No, that's it.
See, Chris isn't here, so therefore I have to play off of somebody. I don't know. Yay! Okay, we have some events coming up. In a couple weeks, this is going to come out. You guys will see and hear this podcast on February 26th. We decided.
Yes,
Yep. Ash Wednesday. So be on the lookout for our Facebook page for the next game night. It's coming up soon. How soon? We're not sure, but it's coming up soon. Join us on March 7th and 8th at the Strong Museum of Play for Superheroes Weekend.
Woo-hoo.
Is that right, Dan? Superheroes Weekend. Yes. Okay, Superheroes Weekend. I know, and it's a very special day on the 8th. I don't know what it is, but it's Tommy's birthday. Not that I didn't lead you guys into that, but
so bring cookies.
Please don't.
My homemade ones?
Okay.
You can bring cookies.
You can bring cookies. Actually, you can't bring any cookies into to the exhibits. But yes, we'll be at the Strong Museum of Play, and I believe we have an artist that will be with us.
Yes, we do.
We can announce the artist that we have with
us.
We have Rob Dumo joining us, and he's got we won't have his wife with us because they're expecting baby number 2.
Oh.
So and she's due, I think, like this week. This week or so. So Gabby's going to have herself a little sister. So Jesse, that's perfect. I'll just, for my birthday, I'll come and take care of the baby and hold the baby all day for you. And you can come to the Strong Museum. Okay, got it. So, no. Damn.
We can definitely stop by and say hi. We'll have, some stuff for the kids to do. And
I bet we have stickers.
The stickers. I think we might do superhero shields.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Design your own superhero shields, that type of stuff. Maybe if we could talk Dan into bringing the button maker, maybe we could. That
was a lot of work last time.
That is a lot of work, but the kids really enjoyed it.
We could put the semi-stickers in the buttons and pre-make them.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I'm on vacation this week. I can make some buttons this week. Dan's like looking. He's like, that's an idea. Okay. And then, as I said, we're going to have some game nights coming up. April 18th. Saturday, FLXCon at the Quality Inn in Waterloo. We've got some guests that we're finalizing some contracts for them
this week,
and they'll have vendors and panels and cosplay and bears. Oh my!
Yes, there's quite a bit of stuff already happening.
It's a one-day event.
One-day event.
10 to something.
Commit for a weekend. It's a one-day event.
10 to 8, 10 to 6.
No, I think it's 10 to 4. 10 to 4 or 6. I'm not exactly 100% on that today.
But it's at the Quality Inn in Waterloo.
Yes.
So, and then you can go up the street.
Just go there now and wait.
Eventually
it'll happen and you'll have fun.
And then after the con, go up to Del Lago or whatever.
Like the Outlet Mall.
There you go. So there's plenty of things to do down there. And then, come May, we're in talks for a special event before our big event.
Yes.
But that's still in the works. So
we'll keep looking on the Facebook page because that's where we'll probably make the announcement.
But May 30th and 31st, Flower City Comic Con is coming back this year at the Total Sports Experience. This is our 5th year.
Wow.
So, wow, I know. Can you believe it?
That is crazy.
It is crazy. 5 years in the making for something bigger, better, faster, stronger, whatever, the Bionic Man, something like that.
More games.
Yes, so definitely more games, more space. We've got a lot of things on our plate that we're planning to have experiences for you guys to do. A lot of attractions.
Bridge simulator.
A bridge simulator.
It's
We
bigger
have
and
that
better.
contract all ready to go. So it's the
Bigger and better.
it's I want to say it's the Artemis version of the bridge simulator. So if those that have done the bridge simulators before, when you only had like 5 or 6 people on the console, now you can have 9. So make sure you get your group of people. We'll have information up there in order to be able to do signups. We love Rick, who's come in with his group over the last couple of years. We missed him last year, so we're glad to have him back this year. So be on the lookout for that information. And we got some gaming companies coming in, or stores, to have that. And of course our panels and workshops and cosplay contests and all that kind of fun stuff. So
in addition to our 2 fantastic guests, Jason Font and Mick Foley.
In addition to what?
Our fantastic guests.
Oh, okay.
We have
We're like,
guests?
wait. So we have all that other stuff in addition to our guests.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
I mean, Mick Foley alone is going to tell some fantastic stories that weekend, and I think people are really, I mean, I know some people have met him before, because he's done some appearances at the Red Wings games, but everybody I know who's had a chance to interact with him, just, they're so happy when they leave, because he takes the time with every person to just have that, 2 or 3 minutes with them.
I have, and he's awesome.
And can I tell you, Sean Stocking is so excited.
I'm sure he is.
Right now to when he's
Has
like,
he got a countdown calendar at home?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him, because I don't work with him. This year he's in a different building
Okay.
than he normally is. But Sean's been the PA for Jerry Lawler and Jake the Snake and things like that. So when we announced Mick Foley, I got a text message going, "You need someone for him, right?" I'm like, gee, I don't know. Some people, I have a lot of people that are texting me in regards to want that position. So it's going to be up to the highest bidder at this point, I think.
Can you get any recommendations from the people you've been with before? Ask them.
Maybe. I don't know. It's like, do you have any character references? Type thing. And the characters would be Chris and Dan. Those are the characters. But, okay.
Oh, and some characters, they are.
They are. Have you seen them on Nerd World News? They were like making polls about should Dan grow a beard or not. And it looks like he's starting.
Oh, that's what that is?
It's...
You're fired, Ann.
Anne's like, yes!
Well,
She's been trying for a year for now to get fired. No, there's only one person that has the power to fire her.
He's right over there.
He's right over there.
Not gonna do it.
No!
Not gonna do it.
Not
Wouldn't
gonna
be
do
good.
it. Okay,
Wouldn't be
so
good.
I think those are all of our events that we have going on. I mean, we've got a lot of things going on. We're going in 20 gazillion circles.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're not necessarily acknowledging stuff on Facebook or whatever, it's because we're doing a lot of things behind the scenes.
We really are.
Type thing to get ready for May. I mean, it's February now. It's going to be here before we know it. So, okay, so let's get on to our questions of the week.
No. We have one more thing.
Wait, what do we have?
Sponsorships.
Oh, go ahead.
Anybody who wants to sponsor us, maybe sponsor a guest, maybe sponsor an artist, anybody that you would think to like to come in and you want to sponsor us, let us know. We have an email for that.
Is it sponsors or sponsorship?
Sponsors.
Sponsors at fc3roc.org.
Thank you. Okay, now you can go on to the question of the week.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
And don't
Sponsor
forget
the question of the week.
absolutely.
Yes.
Do
Do you want to join us? You can sponsor us and then join us here in our lovely studio.
And you could be on the podcast for the week.
Yes.
And make sure that you check out Nerd World News on Mondays. C will be back for Nerd World News. Okay. So our question of the week, it's a two-parter. The first one, what 80s fashion trend would you like to see come back into fashion? Which one could come back into fashion and would be okay?
Nothing.
Come on, you guys had 24 hours to think of this.
Pegged pants.
What is it?
Pegged
What?
pants. Where you would roll the bottoms of your
Oh,
pants up.
pinroll.
Oh,
We
tight
call them
roll.
pinrolls.
We call them tight roll.
We
Pinroll
call
the
them
jeans.
pegged pants. Yeah.
Pinroll the jeans.
Yeah.
I've gone to like a skinny jean because I like the tightness around the ankle because I don't like the bell bottomy.
Well, that's kind of that's why you pegged them, because they were wide. But yeah, that I could handle. Some of this other stuff
With the sock over it?
no.
The slouch sock over top of it? No? Okay.
I don't
Billy.
think I'd mind the stirrup pants back.
Oh, Were those 80s or more 90s?
No, those were 80s.
Those were
80s?
80s, yeah.
Those are comfy.
They were comfy, that's the point.
See, I like the bright colors of the 80s. The Hawaiian shirts. Does anybody remember the hyper-colored T-shirts that would change
Yes.
colors?
Yes.
I liked those. I'm a T-shirt guy, though.
Oh, you
But I
are a
would-
t-shirt guy.
I wouldn't mind. I like the bright colors of the 80s.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Let's see.
You don't have to like it. That's just
Oh,
what
I
I
didn't.
like.
I don't know. I'm like, I still
Big puffy hair, Tanya. I want to see you in that
No.
big curly puffy hair.
And you know what? My hairdresser yells at me every single week. So she's like, Tanya, you got to come out of the 80s. You got to come out. I'm like, I can't. I mean, my hair's pretty like tame type thing, but yes, I like volume in my hair. But also, I never gave up really the scrunchies.
They're back. Scrunchies are back.
Scrunchies are back, and I don't necessarily have all the big poofy whatever, but I will take a scrunchie and throw my hair back up in either a ponytail or a messy bun really quickly with a scrunchie because it feels better on my hair than a ponytail holder because it gives me a headache.
Now, if you have a scrunchie and you like a boy, you're supposed to give them the scrunchie and they wear it on their wrist, at least in middle school.
Oh, good
I
lord.
think that was some of the things back in the 80s where people were wearing, and the jelly bracelets.
Oh,
The 20 gajillion jelly bracelets. Dan's shaking his head.
did you ever weaving them? You used to weave them into different patterns up your arm so that you had them plugged from your wrist all the way up to your elbow.
Went to Catholic school, couldn't do that.
I went to Catholic school too, but we did it anyway.
We had a Mr. McGuire and a Mrs. Getting. That wasn't going to happen.
Dan's laughing over there. What about a jean jacket, Dan? Could that come back?
I think Dan had a jean jacket that was
Yeah.
full of pins in high school.
Yeah,
Was there a Debbie Gibson pin on it?
maybe.
That's why he didn't want to do pins one year for like our little FC3. What is it? 2016. We had FC3 pins. I'm like, oh, let's do pins for our vendors, and he's like, no, I don't want to do pins. And I think he had a bad experience in high school with pins, or just let
Because
him
in the
have
80s, wasn't it called Flair?
bling.
We had a button day at Aquinas, and I came in head to toe
I
with
remember
buttons.
this.
I would rattle when I'd
You
walk.
knew Dan was coming.
Maybe that's what Chris was talking about. Ask Dan about buttons. Oh,
Yeah.
so
I had the giant
now,
ones that were like this big that were New Kids on the Block faces.
oh. Did you see the Backstreet Boys are coming back?
I've already seen them, like, too much.
They were on Groupon for like $40.
Oh.
Groupon. That's not a place you want to be when it comes to concerts like that.
No, StubHub.
It means they're selling really well.
Yeah.
They're just gonna sell more.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So everyone said something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, which 80s fashion trend should never, ever, ever come back?
Big hair.
I was gonna say mullets always look stupid.
We killed the ozone layer in the 80s with the Aquanet.
You know, the bathroom at work still has a can of Aquanet, and don't you have some?
Oh, you have to have Aquanet for dance hair.
For Dan's hair.
Because it sticks.
Yes.
It doesn't move.
Oh, yes. I
Yeah.
had the spiral perm
Oh.
with the wave, where it stuck straight up like you looked like you walked into
Like
a wall.
seagull's wave.
Yes. Yes, I caught that on fire as an altar server. Holding a candle in front of me, went. They threw holy water on me.
And you didn't burn.
And you're still here.
Wow. You didn't.
In fact, now she's sainted.
6th grade.
Yeah.
It was 1989.
Another one that should never come back is shoulder pads.
You know, I
I used
saw.
to cut them out of stuff. I hated
Yeah.
them.
No, I saw something that's like one of the trends that is coming back.
It is, yeah.
Is the shoulder pads. Because I was looking at 80s fashion trends
I'll
last
cut
night.
them out of the clothes again.
Yeah.
I bought a blazer probably about 6 months ago. And there were not one, but 2 sets of shoulder pads in each side. And I was like, what is this? It went up and out.
Did Adam Ant design the blazer?
I was gonna say there was a blazer that I wore in like the 90s that I loved. That was like green and like a light purple like checked plaid that had.
Whoa.
No, it was, but it was like that hunter green, and it had very light purple through it, so it was a little more classy rather than flamboyant type thing. But yeah, it had shoulder pads in it. Yeah. So you're like out here, and then your waist was really little.
You know what I saw that's coming back that I could never wear again? The pants with like the cloth overalls that went with them. You guys remember them? Like, it was like a one-piece jumpsuit, but it was like suspender types
Overalls.
with wide MC Hammer legs.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I thought I was gonna say the wide-legged pants were more like 90s, like the really, really big.
I don't know. This was like a jumper thing, and it was flowered, like embroidery flowered, and I was like, and my sister's like, you had that outfit in like 1985, remember? And then she pulls a picture out, and I'm like, oh my god, I really did.
No, I'm thinking the aerobics wear. With the
Jane Fonda.
the dance
Leg
wear where
warmers.
the leg warmers. Not, I could handle it because my legs get cold, but it's the tights, like the neon colored tights with the bodysuit that went over it.
It had the belt.
That
on
had
it.
the belt on it, and then everyone's with their white Reebok sneakers, or their white high tops with the slouch socks. And I'm like, and the headband. It's like that whole aerobic dance wear outfit.
The Olivia Newton-John, let's get physical.
Yes, I was thinking about the Reebok pumps. Remember those?
I remember the pump. I used to sell those when I was in high school. I worked at a shoe store. They didn't sell.
Yeah, so some of those things just couldn't come back. But I could take a rugby shirt back. I
Umbro.
Members only jackets.
Oh, we have one in the closet. You want it?
No.
My husband wears it when we go out places.
Do you guys remember Rat Tails?
that's what
Real
Randy's
skinny
the pony.
parade, yeah.
Yeah. Party in the front.
Well, Randy's hair was really, really cut short all around, and then he had one strip of hair in the back that was a ringlet ponytail.
My cousin had one the day she got married.
Before we got married, he cut it off.
Yeah.
So, but it was a perfect ringlet.
So Billy, what do you
What
not
shouldn't
wanna
come back?
see
See, I always just wore t-shirts and jeans, so, I mean...
You haven't left the 80s.
No. Or it was the 70s or the 60s or the 90s. I've always looked the same, so... But I always thought mullets look stupid on guys.
Party in the front.
Yeah.
We couldn't have
Business
them
in
at our
front, party in
school.
the back.
So-
We
I
couldn't either.
Yeah, I had Catholic school, and your hair, guys' hair couldn't come below their collar.
Yep.
But we all.
Dan's like, yep.
Yeah, I wore a plaid skirt and a white blouse for 12 years. Well,
To this
8
day,
years.
I can't wear plaid. I have horrible flashbacks.
Well, see, I went to HFL, so I got to wear what I wanted, so...
Well, I hated the fact that the female pants that we had to wear if we wanted to wear pants were the boys' Dickies,
Oh.
and they were really uncomfortable.
The boys
So,
what?
They were Dickies pants.
Really? Really?
I'm proud of myself. I'm smirking.
You are so taking the spot of Chris today, aren't you?
I'm very proud of Billy for this
yeah.
today.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you. No, it's that company. It's that name brand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and then the ankle socks. We always had to wear ankle socks.
Yep.
Or knee socks in the
Oh.
winter. We were allowed, but you couldn't wear shorts under your skirts because they would check. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Dang Catholic schools.
Now, was the 80s Zubaz?
Yes.
Okay. Those always look kind of
I
stupid.
still see those
Are
all
those-
the time. I see them every year at our Comic-Con.
Okay.
Those are
Well, I
like
didn't
the
mean-
zebra stripe.
If you're listening, I didn't mean you.
No, I think they're super comfortable. I mean, they're like wearing PJs, but you can go outside in them.
Oh, I love PJs.
I was gonna say,
You'll still see them at New Era Field in Buffalo.
I was
all
gonna
the time.
say the NFL
Mhm.
sells Zubies
Mhm.
or things like that for with their
their stuff.
get it. Her husband's like, get another gallon of milk. Are you sure it's just 1 gallon or another 12?
Don't you have cows?
You say, go get
Tell
one
them to go
from
in
the
the
cows.
backyard. Tell them just go in the backyard.
He's going to milk them right now.
Okay. There you go.
So
taste
Dan,
salt.
what should never come back?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I didn't pay attention to.
Fashion?
No.
Yeah.
If you saw pictures, you would realize that.
Oh no, I've seen pictures. I've seen pictures. There were some mullets working with when you guys got out of high school or whatever with the longer hair, the feathered
Yeah.
hair,
Oh,
Yeah.
feathered.
feathered-
Jane Fonda feathered hair.
feathered
See,
hair.
When you see Chris now, Chris's hair was not even close to being like that in high school. You had to be at the collar.
Mm-hmm.
And, if
And
you,
I think that he's rebelling against that
Yeah,
now
I'm pretty
because
sure he is.
it's not at
It took
the
him 30 years to rebel.
he's been rebelling since.
Listen,
well, he's inside.
June
He'd
of
been
88.
rebelling,
Yeah.
so he's been rebelling. Okay.
Right. And starting next week, you girls are dressing up like Cher in the If I Could Turn Back Time video.
No.
Isn't the clocks go back? I think March 8th.
Yeah, they do March 8th. Yay!
No, spring ahead. They don't go back.
Spring
No,
ahead.
They
you're right.
spring
Spring
ahead.
ahead, sorry.
Fall back. Spring ahead. Okay.
Whatever.
Any other comments in regards to the fashion trends?
No, most of them just stay there because you look at it now and you're like, what in the hell?
No,
were we
granted,
thinking?
I do like that 80s party or whatever that
It was last night. It was totally last night.
right, but there
I'll
was
do
one
a
at the
party once in a
585.
while, but on a daily basis, not happening.
Like we'll do a like an 80s day at work for Spirit Week
Mhm.
type thing, and I have a purple T-shirt that is oversized that I have cut that kind of drops off my shoulder, and I have a tank top underneath that because it has to still be school appropriate.
So I think nowadays, women and girls can get away wearing anything and make it look like they did it on purpose. Like
Last
you go
year-
out in public dressed anyway, any way you want.
Next
And
80s day you have, you want to borrow my earring? I have that crucifix that comes down to here.
with the Madonna crucifix.
I got suspended from school
Sure
for
you
that.
did.
That was my very first detention.
The one thing I won't wear is like the mesh top over whatever from like the Madonna's type.
I mean,
type
I
thing.
have a
like,
picture at home of my brother. I think it was an Easter outfit. He's got a white suit, black shirt.
it's like that Don
It was the Don
Johnson
Johnson look because he's got my
the pastels. Yeah,
He's got the sunglasses on, and I'm pretty sure he's got a BB gun in his hand. Thinking he's Don Johnson. He was only like 11 years old.
Anybody
Probably.
wants to come and go through my husband's closet and borrow clothes from the 80s and take them, please do.
he hasn't come
He
into
hasn't cleaned
the
the closet
21st
yet?
century.
No, he has brand new clothes in the closet with tags on from the 80s that he's never taken the tags off of.
Wow.
We could put that in the comic book museum that they're going to build.
He's got
in the
this.
property.
Oh, he has this one shirt he wore. It is Senior Pictures. It's silk shirt with the collar that pops up and everything, with the members only jacket.
Oh my god.
And I've thrown it away twice, and it's reappeared twice.
Clearly, you're not doing a good enough job throwing it away.
I gotta take it to work.
So next time you just have to hand it to me when I'm there, and
Oh,
I'll
it's
just
so
take
bad.
it, whatever.
put it next to your Valentine's Day card.
That you
Might be
didn't
a
get.
good idea.
Yeah.
Stick it in the barn. You got towels in the barn. Stick it in there and see what
I
happens.
did. That's where it came back once.
He found it.
He was like, "Well, how'd this end up in there? Jessica's dance clothes were in there too." I'm like, "Oh, whoops."
Okay, on that note, this has been another episode of Monkey Business, a product of the Mighty Monkey Corporation, purveyors and producers of Flower City Comic Con.
Hold it
Come-
together.
Really? Coming at you May 30 and 31st at Total Sports Experience in Gates. Have a nice weekend, and we will see you soon. I'm going to smack you. Bye.
Dun, dun.